Hello everyone and welcome to another YouTube video. Today what we have for you is the CWL Season 3 Rising Semifinals matchup between Koastal Klash and Reddit Hounds. Before going into this match, Reddit Hounds were 11-0 or 10-0-1 on the season. They've won their past two playoff matches, so they were 12-0-1. Koastal Klash was 9-4 after going 7-4 in the regular season and winning the last two playoff matches. This Koastal Klash were the underdogs in this war, and it did end up being a crazy war. Koastal Klash we started off 1 for 11, 10v11. RH started off 2 for 2, and we were like, man, this is going to be an uphill battle. But we ended up with a 50% 10v10 hit rate, putting up 5 10v10s. Yes, 5 for 10 10v10, with 2 people pulling off 6 packs. And RH did have 2 10v10s on us, but they did end up having a dip fail, and both sides left in 11 uncleared. What we're going to do in this video is I'm going to show you the 5 10v10s that we got, plus one of the 10v11s. So let's start off with this Queen Charge Miners pulled off by Legendary. Now this was a cleanup hit for a time fill that the Grundinator did the first 2 hours of war. He just left a couple builders' huts up at 2 o'clock. So what he did is starts his queen at 7, 8 o'clock area, uses a couple wall breakers to get that CC lure by the Teslas over here. Baby Dragon to clear the funnel on the Town Hall along with the Wizard. Queen and Wizard, while healing, takes out the Lava Hound, and then he's going to wall break into the Wiz Tower Elixir compartment, and he's going to attempt a double layer wall break. Now the hit on that Grundy did end up getting the double wall break, but you'll see here that he does miss the double layer, but the Queen does end up targeting that wall and getting through anyways. It was overall a really good plan, really good attack. I mean, you have 3 Wiz Towers, 2 X-Bows, and so many Archer Towers together. The value for this charge was amazing. Plus, he gets both heroes and CC in this charge, so the miners had free reign over the base. Queen hits the Dark Elixir, and as I said, goes for the wall that was already damaged by the wall breakers. Sends his king in at 1 o'clock, creates the funnel. Miners dropped from 9 to 12 are going to go straight through the space. Even on the time fill that this was being cleaned up, he had so many miners alive. Literally, if he just saved one, he had like maybe 15 or 20 miners alive. He just missed the builder huts over here. But Queen breaks on a wall, is going to break on another wall, and Queen's actually going to get this last Inferno too, which is amazing. And what was also funny is he forgot to put down his CC miners, and we were on voice spotting him like, bro, you forgot your CC miners, put them down. And he's like, oh shit. Ends up putting them down. They end up coming in late, which, I mean, still helps them. They go core, CC miners and core, max miners. Great. He has 2 minions left for cleanup, and at this point we were like, yep, this is a triple. Very good hit by Legendary. Queen Charge Miners. Cleanup from credit goes to Grundy for the plan. Our second hit is from Tom, who's gonna do a Queen Charge Lalo on their number 14, which was a tier 3 base. Sends in his queen at around 9, 10 o'clock. Baby Dragon for the funnel. What he's aiming for is, see, when he went in, I wasn't sure of the plan, where he wanted a wall break in, what he was trying to do, but he rages the queen, he gets the air defense, he's gonna get Elixir Collector, Archer Tower, Cannon, puts in his king at 7 o'clock to create the funnel to wall break in at this Wizard Tower compartment, which, amazing plan by the way. Tom, he gets on in the last hour and a half of war and is like, oh, I like these 10s, and it's like, I'm just gonna try a queen charge Lalo, and then the next hit you're gonna see that he hit was a queen charge miner, and basically 6-pack within 20-25 minutes of each other, and great hits by him and amazing plans. So queen does end up taking care of the golem CC, and he's gonna get the queen as well on that same rage, so he doesn't have to use another rage. Starts his Lalo at 4 o'clock, hastes in, and he's gonna send in his back end. He's gonna send in his second portion of the Lalo as well as the back end Lalo. Queen's still alive, uses ability on queen last second. Queen's gonna end up getting the king, I believe. Yeah, queen does end up getting the king. Lalo's going super well, has a haste left over, and at this point it was GG's. Absolutely beautiful hit. I mean, this base was, this is a recap, this is a base that's already been ran before, and it, couldn't find the video on it, but it was in a war, and so it was a easy clean. Next we have the same guy, Tom, with another 10v10. Now this was the hit he did first, I believe. A queen walk, queen charge miners, you can call it whatever you want. He technically doesn't charge into the base, so queen walk miners. The best part about this is he's gonna walk. He starts his walk with his queen at, what is this, what, 10, 11 o'clock, and the queen ends up not dying until she gets to the town hall. It was an amazing walk. He's gonna end, I believe he uses a rage pretty soon here. Yep, he rages, gets the Wiz Tower, is gonna get the bomb tower, and he's gonna get the queen. And the queen's gonna end up walking through the section, and this Inferno is walkable. I mean, this base isn't the best of the bases, but this was still a really good attack, because this walk value is amazing. Uses his king to make sure the queen does go pack inside for the Inferno. And then he starts his miners around 9 o'clock, damage CC, poisons the CC, and is going to ability through it. Miners should be starting now. Drop those miners around 9 o'clock just so they can path straight to the Inferno, and then the rest of the base. Nothing's really hitting them except a Wiz Tower and an Expo while they're on the Inferno, so he doesn't have to use much on it. Queen does end up dying. Healers not needed anymore. The one thing about miners, they take so long to take out those skellies. It's like every miner is hitting one individual skelly, and it takes forever. Heals through the Inferno, rages through the core, and has 2 heals left for basically less than half the base, which is amazing. Great attack. First heal over the king and cannons. King goes down. Second heal over the core Wiz Tower, Archer Tower. Miners smooth rolling this base. Great attack. Walkable Inferno. Queen walk miners. Queen walk miners is OP. What can you say? Great hit by Tom. 6-pack number 1. Next is Sweet Lalo done by Dream, and this was our first 10v10 of the war. This base also, when we saw it, we had 3 people at the very beginning be like, oh man, this is gonna be Sweet Lalo easy, and we did. We scouted it and went 1 for 1 on this base, which was really good. Really helped us get in stride and helped us really get into this war and gave us that self-confidence that we needed and that boost in momentum that we really needed to help us pull off this W. So he suies in an Inferno, an Archer Tower. Gets the cannon, and then after that, that's it, and then he's gonna sui this base. Starts his Lalo at 11 o'clock, drops his Hound, Loon, hastes, drops his second Hound and Loons and hastes at 10, basically going counterclockwise. Haste, Rage, and Skelly in the core by the Queen. There's nothing really in the core that can hit those Skellies, so the Queen's gonna die. Those Loons went clutch, got that air defense back there, rages over the Inferno, still has a heal left over, and his base is toast. Great hit by Dream. Sui Lalo OP. The irony is they inspire me to love them. G is past go and ignite the cash flow. When H is put your heart in whatever's your last hope. I inspire, but two light the fire. So we be the streets #1 supplier. And jazz for them Jordans for my niggas when I make it. Now that was 10v10 number 4. Next we have 10v10 number 5. Now there's a story behind this. So we already had our 4 10v10s. And we were looking good for the war. We were like, alright, cool. We just have to dip bases and it's over. And we were on voice and I'm like, okay, Dream, I don't want to dip this base fresh. And I'm like, how about you just hit this with a bitch? All I want to know is what the CC is and where the giant bombs are, if they're outside the base or inside the base. And if they are, either or, I can either drag dip this or bitch dip this. And he's like, alright, cool, I'll just queen walk bitch this and we'll see what happens. And I'm like, cool. So he goes in with about 30 minutes left in war, just so he could scout it for me, and he ends up tripling. He's like, come on bro, you're supposed to scout this, like what do I dip now, right? So we ended up pulling an 11v11 as well. Just went for an 11v11 attempt, just got a 1-star. It didn't really work out, but he starts his queen walk at 3 o'clock, sends in his witch and bowler flank at 12, and guts the core with a Golem, King, Bowler kill squad. Houndloon CC, which is amazing. Heals after the first Inferno's down. King's still full health. Bowler bounce takes out Queen. King doesn't have to take any damage. Rages again in the core. King is still full health, still has ability. Bowlers are going super well, super healthy. They retarget, come back into the core with the King. King takes out the Inferno. Golem's still up. Bowler bounces, take out the Expo, take out the gold storage, and GG's, man. We were on voice, and he was on voice too, because he was like, alright, well, I'm just going to scout this and you can go and dip it. And the fact that he pulled a 10v10 off this really caught us off guard. It was like, wow, let's have him do that every war, right? But anyways, it was a really, really nice hit. Everything went perfect for it to turn out to a 10v10 triple. So that's 10v10 6-pack number 2 by Dream. Dream and Tom with the 10v10 6-packs. I mean, they're 6-packs, they weren't on the same accounts, but still, we're going to consider them 6-packs. 10v10 number 5. Now, next we have a 10v11. Also, this one was done by Alec. Story behind this 10v11 is they went 2 for 2 on our 11s using this exact same strategy. It's basically a naked golem with a queen for percent, bowler, king, rage on the opposite side to create a funnel, and mass valks to the core. So we did take this strat from them to double one of their own bases, which was pretty cool. Really good strat. Props to them for using it to go 2 for 2 on one of our 11s. Unfortunately, they weren't able to. Unfortunately for them, they weren't able to clean the fourth 11. But he begins his king along with his bowlers at 1 o'clock. They end up getting a ton of percent. Uses his king ability, picks up about 16-17% off that. ends up getting 18, maybe even 19%. Yeah, 19% off that. Begins his naked golem queen walk to get more percent. Queen's going super well. The part with this golem is he stays on this wall even after the whiz towers. I mean the mortar's gone, and he doesn't follow down below. Maybe if he followed down below, the queen could have gotten more percent. But again, he did get the double, so that's all we really needed at this point. We didn't expect this, but the queen does end up getting the enemy queen, which was even better, so the Valks wouldn't get sidetracked by the enemy queen and potentially end up breaking this wall in between the Inferno and get roasted by the Inferno and giant bombs that were in the core. So at this point, he drops his jump, drops Valks with 2-finger Valk drops, heals through the whiz towers just so they don't do much. Actually, what ended up happening is the eagle goes on the golems, so it was great that the golem was full health. Took the shots away from the Valks, poisons the damage CC, and basically 23 Valks. They get the town hall easy. They end up getting everything in the core, and ends up putting his baby dragon for percent, 2 baby dragons for percent. Puts in his 3rd baby dragon for the mortar, and he has 1 more baby dragon that he puts down back at 6 o'clock, and GG's. I mean, all around, it wasn't the greatest war from either side. Our 9v9 performance from KK was subpar compared to what we have done in the past few weeks in playoffs. Our 10v10s were on fire. Our 10v11s, we started off 1 for 11, but we ended up 3 for 14. So that was a major improvement. They did well, bar their dips. They did have a dip fail. They did 2 10v10s is nothing bad at all. So GG's to Reddit Hounds. And Koastal Klash now moves on to the finals, which is going to be next weekend against Bangladesh, FPC Bangladesh. And that's going to be an interesting war. We did face them. We faced Reddit Hounds in regular season as well. And we faced Bangladesh in regular season as well. So that's going to be a fun war as well. Looking forward to that one. But yeah, this war was crazy. 5 10v10s, 3 for 14 10v11, and perfect dips along with an 11v11 temp that didn't really go well. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and until next time.